All right, breaking news coming in on the portfolios that Sunetra Pawar will have. The wife of Nationalist Congress Party leader Ajit Pawar, who took oath as Maharashtra's first woman Deputy Chief Minister today. This comes days after he died in a plane crash, and she has been given charge of the excise duty, sports and youth welfare, as well as minorities development. Remember, this is something NDTV was reporting earlier, and now it has been confirmed that she will have these portfolios. So three portfolios. However, the finance and planning portfolio handled by her husband will stay with Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. At the time of his death, in fact, Ajit Pawar was preparing for the state budget, but Sunetra Pawar now getting state excise duty, sports and youth welfare and minorities development portfolios. As we said, the planning and finance to remain with Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. Let's go across to Abhishek Awasthi now for more. And Abhishek, given that she is taking up this very high position for the first time, being a Deputy Chief Minister, she is getting the portfolios that her husband held, except for the really key one, which is finance and planning.
Definitely, that's what we earlier in the day broke the information for, it's a NDTV news break confirmation, because, the talks were going on, and the important portfolio, if I would like to highlight, that Ajit Pawar was always insisted on was the finance and planning. I remember those days, how Ajit Pawar went to Delhi and got the confirmation on finance and planning. But at this given point of time, budget session is expected in Maharashtra. So what we understand is, for the time being, that important department has been kept to the Chief Minister. We will have to wait and understand after the budget session whether it will be given back to Sunetra Pawar or not, or it will be with the BJP. But more importantly, rest all the portfolios of sports and youth development, minority development and state excise duty has been given to the newly sworn in Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, that is Sunetra Pawar, and first female Deputy Chief Minister. So we'll have to understand, in coming days, whether that finance and planning returns back to Sunetra Pawar on NCP or not, or it stays with the Chief Minister itself. Back to you.
All right. And Abhishek, what can you tell us about, we see those visuals after Sunetra Pawar was sworn in. She came home and then she, offered flowers to her late husband's photograph. She is going to be leaving for Baramati as well.
Definitely, because it's just the fourth day today. And there are two factions. In fact, there are people who are criticizing this move. At the same time, the Pawar family, the other side of it, has outspoken clearly that it wasn't the need to be so early. So there are many things to it, and definitely there are many rituals which are pending in Baramati. So definitely what is expected, now, she might be leaving after some time to Baramati, and from there onwards, the next phase of Sunetra Pawar, the political phase, will definitely begin. And we will have to, there are a lot more challenges to her. How well she can keep that position intact, in fact, making that bond with those party workers, taking the legacy of Ajit Dada forward. More than that, there are many challenges ahead. And most important of all, what we understand from our sources is definitely she will also be taking over the important position of NCP National President in near future. And there would be a mechanism to it, but we'll have to wait and watch out for how these things pans out, because it's just the fourth day after we have lost our beloved leader. Most importantly, the Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar. So the political dynamics will definitely change in the NCP in near future.
Right, Abhishek, and we'll come back to you to talk more about that.